What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kat, and I'm here with a video on how to stop overthinking. Now, thinking is not the enemy. There are times when thinking can be quite productive, but it is important to know the difference between productive thinking and then overthinking. Think of your brain as a tool. When you need it, you pick it up. When you no longer need it, you put it down. For me, I have to check in with how I'm feeling. If I sit down, sometimes I sit down to think about something and I figure it out and I come to a healthy solution for me and I feel good about it and I can carry on with my life. But there's times when I start thinking about something and I head into the what ifs, and then I start to feel a certain type of way and I know that it is time to rein it in. I know it can feel like, well, if I don't get this sorted now, it's never going to get sorted. Like, I need to figure this out right now. Can you relate? It's tough to feel that way, and I know it all too well. The key is when you start to head into that anxious territory, stop. Take a breath and make the decision to give it over. Have you ever been doing something that you really enjoy and like a thought just comes to you, or the answer to something you've been trying to figure out, it just effortlessly comes to you and you go, or like, yeah, that's the answer. It's like an aha moment. That's your intuition, baby. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to call on that intuition. Sit down, put your feet up, and let the answers to all of your questions flow to you with ease. So I've put into 3 steps on how to stop overthinking. Step number 1 is make meditation a daily practice. Just a few minutes a day. My recommendation is 15 minutes because it can take at least 10 minutes to get into that zone of, I don't want to say like no thought, but it's more of a zone of like witnessing your thoughts and having that break from thinking. You don't have to do it for an hour a day. The idea is just to start practicing stepping away from thinking and stepping back from thinking and just having that break to feel calm and relaxed and refreshed. It's up to you what time of day that you do it. I would suggest to try a few different times of day. Sometimes I like doing it first thing in the morning because that's when you're at your most fresh, and also use it as a little tool like mid-afternoon or mid-evening to just like give yourself a little refresh. My point is, it doesn't have to be the same time every single day, but obviously you know what time works for you, so go with that. So the aim is to learn to witness your thoughts and not grab onto every thought and run with it. You're always thinking, there's no way of stopping it, but there is a way to be there with your thoughts and not run off with those thoughts. I like to think of them as clouds in the sky. If you think of your thoughts just floating by, just watch them float by. Be aware of them and just let it flow through like clouds in the sky. You will become distracted. It's inevitable. When you are distracted, just notice that you have been distracted and bring yourself back to the present moment. You're probably going to do this a million times. It's like that saying, a million times my mind will wander and a million times I'll bring it back. Try not to get frustrated. Just notice, oh, there I go again. Bring it back to the present moment. So when I started meditating, I was doing a lot of guided meditations, which are so good because it gives you something to focus on. The person who is guiding the meditation, you can just focus on their voice and be guided by them. But for me at the moment, I've just been getting in a really silent room and then I'll pick something out like a white noise in the room if I have a fan going, or you might have an air conditioner vent or even your fridge. But the thing is, it has to be consistent and uninterrupted. If you're focusing on the fridge and then it just like shuts off, that's going to be a distraction for you. And also the key is for it to be pretty much silent. So if you are in a busy household or it's quite noisy where you live, maybe put some earplugs in and then you can focus on your breath. Or if sometimes you have like a slight ringing in the ear when you're still. You can even focus on that, whatever works for you, but you can also use a guided meditation. That is totally up to you what you prefer. Which brings me to step number 2, learning to witness your thoughts without a guided meditation. It teaches you to be in the present moment whilst moving throughout your day. Because the same as when you leave the present moment during your meditation, you're going to notice you've left the present moment and gently bring yourself back by focusing on your feet on the ground. Look at your surroundings. You could be walking down the path, there could be birds, there could be trees. Just focus on all of your senses and bring yourself back to the moment. I think a lot of us think, and me included, that if we're not thinking, are we just going to be indifferent and boring? It's quite the opposite. You are in the moment, you're experiencing things. Joy, which brings you vibrational alignment. It brings you this feeling of purpose and enjoyment for your life. Happy in the moment and excited for the future. And this isn't going to be like an all day, everyday thing. You're going to experience this, and some days you will feel different, out of alignment. But the thing is, because the contrast is there, you notice it. You think, oh, feeling a bit out of alignment today. Because that contrast is there, when I am out of alignment, I pick up on it and I think, okay, I'm out of alignment, that's okay. And I do what I need to do to take care of myself in that moment. I don't do what I think I should be doing. I do what I know is good for me. And I'm just really gentle with myself until I feel back in that beautiful, vibrant, joyful moment. So step number 3 is start to ask the questions to your answers. Say you have been struggling with something or someone and you're not really sure what to do, and every time you think about it, you just become an anxious mess and you feel like everything is shit and you don't know why. Give it over. Stop. You're overthinking. You're feeling a certain type of way. You've noticed it. Let's stop. Let's take a deep breath and just say to yourself quietly, like in your head, I'm giving this over. I'm offering this over to the universe, to my higher self, to my intuition, whatever you feel comfortable with. Give it over to that higher self and just say, I don't have the answer right now. That's okay. I'm giving this over to you and I'm going to let the guidance come through. Then chill. Do what makes you feel good. And I'm not saying it's as easy as that, because when things are really close to your heart and they really, really matter to you, I know it's not easy to just give it up and just go and chill. And it might even seem impossible in the moment to stop thinking about it. It is possible. You've just got to trust. Like I said, make sure that you're just witnessing what's going on and just taking deep breaths and just saying, oh, there I go again, bring it back. That is the only way you are going to receive the answer, if you get out of the way. Because if you're thinking, when someone's in the room and they're off thinking and you can literally be talking to them and they can't hear a word that you're saying because they're not there. It's the same sort of thing when you're thinking and your intuition is trying to whisper, because all it does is a little bit of a whisper. When you're chatting away in your head in the way, you're not going to hear your intuition trying to come through. It's always there guiding you, but it's just you need to get out of the way and just quiet your mind as much as you can to allow the guidance to come through. The best time to do it is like when you go to sleep. That's generally when our minds decide, let's think about all the things we need to figure out. For me, Yoga Nidra is an absolute godsend. Yoga Nidra can be done at any time of day. Like 1 hour of Yoga Nidra equates to 4 hours of sleep. If you have something that is on your mind and you're stressed and you're just going through something right now, Even just doing yoga nidra can give you that energy that you need to get on with your day. I find it so amazing before I fall asleep because it's designed to send the body to sleep. Yoga nidra is like yogic sleeps. It's about 50 minutes to an hour. Once I'm done, I am just like next level relaxed. Like my body is heavy and I literally just roll over and have the most blissful sleep. I would recommend to get into bed and be like, okay, I'm offering up this question. I'm not sure what the answer is. I'm giving it over. Do your yoga nidra. Go to sleep. Best time to receive information. First thing in the morning when you wake up. You haven't had a chance to have anything influence you yet. You're in that yummy kind of relaxed state. You haven't really been thinking about anything yet. And just be like, try and pick up on it. Because I literally did this the other day. I did yoga nidra for 15 minutes before I went to sleep. I woke up in the morning and it was just like bliss. And then my brain went, hey, let's think about this. And I said, nope. I literally like batted it away, like, nope. And I went back to sleep. It was beautiful. So you really do have control over what you are thinking. It just takes a little bit of practice and a little bit of awareness. I hope you found something to resonate with, a little tool to pick up on to help you stop overthinking. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much, guys. Love you. Bye.